Hello and welcome to my channel. In this channel, I talk about Endless Siege game. It's one of my favorite games, and I want to show you one of the most difficult maps of this game that came out today. Let's just quickly start. So, as you see here, this map consists of only one straight line to the end. It is around 20 steps, and there is no possibility that the orcs turn on the way and things like this. And that makes it one of the most extremely difficult maps of the game. So for such a map, I would just start putting one of these ballistas, of course, upgrade it, and let the orcs come. I make it a little bit faster. Upgrade. Perfect. Okay. So our first ballista is full for now. It's good. Until now we have different ways to go on. Usually I would put more ballistas, but I realized for this small way, it's good to have a variety of weapons. So I would choose a torch here, level it up as much as it goes, and let the orcs come. Next one. Okay, this is also complete. Let's move on and make another one of these ballistas. And another torch. So the point about this map is that there isn't really any chance, like when the orcs come towards your weapons, they have to die. There is no way that go and then make a round somewhere and come back. So it has to be very solid. You don't have that much choices actually. But I'll show you how to creatively reach to the level of 100. I try my best. I already made it to level 90 last time that I played this. So now hopefully I can improve a little bit. Okay, I would still go another round, maybe here on the back. So as you see, it's quite solid, the setup. They cannot pass through for now. Soon they start to get more strong, and you cannot kill them as easily with four of these simple ones. So the question is if I can make a level 2 ballista. The moment that I can make a level 2 ballista, that would be a change for me because it is much more strong, and I can just have so many waves with this one ballista. So I want to see how far they come in. Do I need to add one more layer of this level 1 ballistas and torch? Or can I just go on to the level 2? So it's a little bit dangerous. I think I would add one more torch here for now. Takes quite some money, but it's also gives a lot of power. Yeah, it was good that I put it. So little bit more than I can go to my level 2 ballista. I can already put one here. Okay, so I can already have it. I take it directly here, and this give me a lot of power to go on. Okay, so here when you have this more weapons, you can always check here how much power it gives you. So this one has 4,500 damage, and the reload is like 35 milliseconds. And here when I check 955. So this is like 5 of the simple ballistas right now. That's what meant by I'm very interested to have this as soon as possible, but of course not so soon that the orcs can go through. And now each step that I upgrade this, now the only focus is to upgrade this ballista, because with each upgrade it gets a tremendous amount of more damage. So here, as it's already quite strong, I can get some like parallel waves. I don't have to wait for one wave to finish. So you see I'm on the round 30, and it just works because this level 2 ballista is quite strong. So you should always focus on getting to this, okay? Now I'm level 9. When I reach to level 10, you will see how strong is it. You see? The orcs cannot even reach to the second step. So I'm quite happy. When it's so good, I can run. Now there are 2 parallel waves running. So I can get use little bit of other ones, and also I save some time because this game can take quite long. But if you play it good, in like 10-15 minutes, you can reach to the level 100. And the key is to have parallel waves. But on this map is not so easy because they are there isn't so much curves and rounds that uh, I can meet them again. So I need the 5,000 to make it to a level 2 ballista. And now here there is a key manual. If I press on it, it's automatic. Then the next wave always automatically starts. And now I feel a little bit more secure. I can already use it. Almost there. I think if I go a second, oops. Okay, go on. Now I can go quiet some parallel waves. It works, and I can upgrade this quickly. Okay, now you might always think, is it better to have a ballista or to have a torch? And that's actually a good question for another video one time I make. Actually, ballistas are much more strong and much more cheap. Um, so you have to always calculate for each coin that you are investing how much fire the machine gives you. And they look quite simple, quite naive, but actually they're quite strong. See, I'm reaching the level 10. So now each time that I press it, it gives me more coins. So now I already have 2 level 10 ballistas. So now that I have it, as you see, I'm quite relaxed and start new waves. I would like to have a level 10 torch, but upgraded. And of course, I want that it's used. It's funny because the sound, it becomes kind of continuous at some point. So around wave 50 comes some difficult waves. And if you pass that around 60, and wave 77 and 78 are really can be complicated because they pass quickly, the orcs, and they refill their life. So if you don't manage to kill them on the first run, they refill their life and then they are just impossible. Right now it's going well. I'm just interested in making a level 10 torch. So I wouldn't do anything else. I wouldn't upgrade anything else before bringing this to level 10 because it gives me a lot of fire. And you see on the YouTube, there are some people who post videos. Yeah, I made it to level 8 to level 80 with the endless siege and so on. But this is nothing. Like, is the art is to come on this map to level 80 because when the way is going into rounds and so on, that makes it much easier. So I'm level 54. Okay, little bit parallel, but now I'm feeling a little bit insecure to go parallel because they come quite in front and they come some kind of crazy waves here. But yeah, my setup is working quite good. I think when I reach the wave 60, I have to start making other kind of weapons on the way. Okay, that's coming quite close. Okay, thank you. Little bit more, then my ballista is ready and I'm reaching the wave 60. Okay, let's just go for it. So what I would make now, there is a very good trick. So what happens when one of the orcs come and reach? I what I am interested is to send them back so they come a second round on the flow. So I will put this time warper here, and on the third level, what it does, it just throw them back, and I push this as much as possible up. So now we send them back. Now this is kind of a safety that nothing bad would happen. Um, as you see, as it's on automatic, it's just running on itself. I'm on the round 60 right now, and yeah, the question is what to do now. I could put another torch or another ballista. I think I would go with one ballista right now. And I would keep this ones. I wouldn't upgrade them because they already give some power. I would like to keep it. So let's put a ballista here. And I have quite some money. I can go up already to level 7, 8. Okay, only 2 more levels. But I feel very insecure to go parallel right now. As you see, they come quite deep. In the when the round 60 arrives, it starts to make more complicated waves. As you see, a lot of rounds with a smaller and bigger orcs. Some of them go fast, some slow. Um, as I said, this is not a typical map. It's just a straight line. Actually, here I could put a ballista because somehow in this wave it can occupy a lot of cells, but this is quite on the end of the road. Then when one of them passes ballista, then it's the end of my life. So I wouldn't do it for now, but later on I will do it in the game. So as I have 4 ballistas now, I can totally imagine to put a torch here. But the problem with the torch is that it's really more expensive to upgrade. So um, yeah, usually I wouldn't use it, but for this map, I tried it and it's somewhat working better. So this will take quite some time until it makes it. I think maybe until wave 70 I have to wait until I reach the level 10 for this torch. As you see, they come now quite deep. It's not that they get hit on the first cell, and in each wave they get more strong, more fireproof. How would you call it? It's harder to hit them. And yeah, hopefully these 2 torches and these 4 ballistas do the job. And with this kind of stuff, with this kind of orcs that are running to me now, this level 1 ballistas and torch, they don't do that much. Of course, if one of them is almost dying, it is a help. But these 6 weapons, they are my only hope. Okay, only 2 more, but the last 2 are quite expensive. And I'm reaching around 70. As you see, I'm still in round 69. It takes quite long. The waves become really big. And actually, that doesn't pay because each of these orcs that you kill, you get only 10 coins. But when you finish one level, you get like some thousand coins. So a longer wave is not really in my interest. In the beginning of the game, the waves are quite shorter. That makes it quite easier. So now that I have this, and they are coming quite in front, I'm still interested to kill as much as possible in front, so I would want to put some stuff to slow them down. Of course, I would go to level 2 because level 1 is really not so effective. And I would put a lot of them because, not this one. It's I would put more of them because each of these can typically catch one orc, and when you have a lot of orcs, the rest of them just go through. And I would like to stop them also here on the way. So I just put this on the road. And these are quite cheap ones. I just put a lot of them. And on this side. So this is, for this level, this is really the trick because the way is fast, the way is very short. So you want to stop them on the way as much as you can. So my money finished now. As you see, with the help of this, is again, they are being killed quite in the beginning of the way. Now they came through. And I would want to have some of this around this level 3 Vine Warper. I would want put 1 or 2 around this one also, in order to, if a lot of these orcs come through, this is not very fast. This only reloads every 3 seconds. I mean, now I play on the X3, so it's 3 times faster. So with my snip, every 1 second, uh, it hits one. So I would be interested to slow them down still. So now, I have quite some money. I just go on and upgrade one of these to the end. Oh, and they are coming quite deep to me right now. As I told you, around 76, 77, it is tricky. Uh, okay, lucky. If you make 76, then 77 is also the same, it will go through. If you didn't make it, you have to pause the game and replan. So as you see, until now, none of the orcs made it to go through. That's a good sign, and I'm reaching level 80 with a very simple setup. Uh, as you see here, it's sending some of them back. And now if this ones that it sent back, they come again, it cannot send them back anymore. And then I will be deeply in trouble. It's quite tricky right now. Okay, okay. This was quite of a wave. Now I have to do something. Okay. This one is upgraded. Here. Here I would want to have a new ballista to the last level, which of course wouldn't go right now. Let's go on. Now it gets a little bit easier, I guess. And I need a lot of these ones still because they come so deep. I'm interested to keep them. You see, they just keep them all here, so I have more time to hit them. But basically, they shouldn't reach here. If they reach here, means in 2, 3 waves, you are done. Oh, as you see, 2 went in. Okay, this is not good. I hope this wave finish soon. Wait, to do something. So I have some money. I would push this up and unfixed. Okay, this is kind of advanced, but I hope that it helps me with stopping them from going in. Okay, next wave. So now the game became quite tricky after level 80, and let's see if I can make it until level 100. The moment that this is starting to send things back, it means kind of it's on a difficult level. So this is level 10 actually. Let it run. Okay. So now there is another trick that I would like to show you, and that's to put one ballista here. And the reason for this is that um, the orcs that come here for the first time, they will be thrown back, okay? And this one would only hit the orcs that are in the second round and are coming through. So it's kind of a last minute help. And this one's because of these two time wrappers, they stay quite long on the way. So it's a good chance. I hope. I think if I make it to the round 100, that's quite of a record for this game. I have went this game until round 130, but with the easier maps, this map is quite challenging in my point of view. And I didn't expect that there is such a difficult map, uh, because there's a really a chance to do something against these ones. As you see, now the purple ones are the ones who are the second round, and this one help it. This is still not so strong. I hope I can make it yeah, perfect. Okay, now this is level 10. This is really good, and I have no money, so I just go on. And the sounds are really fun, you know. It's when you have so many weapons, it makes really funny noises. So now each round is several smaller rounds, and if you make one round good, then it means the whole round is okay because they are a little bit distant from each other. Later on, after level 100, the rounds become more close to each other. These smaller rounds, then that's difficult. So at this stage, I'm very interested in make them even slower, and I have a very cheap way of doing it. Let's just, I think I put one more. I put it here. Okay, that's good. So this was a really tough. They are, that is what was I afraid of. I didn't have enough time to send them back. Okay, 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 okay. Now this is difficult. I wish I could just send them back. It doesn't work. I need to sell something. Sell this. Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay, okay, that was a difficult round. And I have only 8,000 euros, and these are upgraded. This did that is an upgrade. Okay, go to the next round. So the start is quite good. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Um, so I have two ways to go, to put another torch or to put a ballista. And ballista is quite cheaper. It was tough. I have only 5 lives left, and I don't know exactly what to do, but I think I go for another torch. I have quite some ballistas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, can try to have another torch, but that would cost me a lot of money. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's working well. I think I will have enough money to finish my torch. So as now I'm in a very high level, I'm 87. Each time that I finish one run, I get quite some money, so it helps me to build up. But the orcs are becoming quite aggressive also. So one more torch. As I said, the real trick in this map is to slow them down because they go fast and the way is very short and we can have limited amount of weapons. Okay, it's giving me now some easier waves. Thank you, but what was this wave? 10 of them went in. It was a little bit on the nerve. I think I would like to add something here to still slow them down. I'm afraid if again some of them come and quickly go through. Put this back here, here. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Okay. So now, as here is the center of my weapons, I have a lot of good weapons here. I am very interested to have even more weapons, more waiting here for the orc. So I will support on this line. And as you see, they come to the middle of the line, that's already enough. So I will make them wait even more here. And then the next step too is to complete to put more weapons here on the road. So if I make it with this round, I will be at the level 90, and then let's see if we make it to level 100. Around level 100 come also some really difficult waves. They come really deep. This is dangerous. You see, it's really some of them, these bigger orcs, it really takes time until they finish. This is like incredible how much time they need to finish. A little bit more of this. If I, the more I make them waiting, it's as if I'm making more weapons. Here, of course. Okay, the money finished. So they're already pushing some of them back. This level 3 time wrappers. And the ones that are being pushed back have to die in the second round. If not, that's bad. And the problem is that there is so many of them that it's hard to approach them for killing them. But that's why the torch are good because they affect everyone. The ballistas only hit one of the orcs, but the torches they affect everyone inside. It's okay, but yeah. But then when you have a lot of these ones that refill their life, actually you would need more ballistas, as you see. It's getting quite difficult. Yeah, this wouldn't work. So that's it. I didn't make it to um, round 100. I'm not sure if it's possible with this way, how else I could do it better, but this is a maximum I wanted to share with you. Have a good day.